This tutorial demonstrates helpful navigation techniques for using iForgeAhead on your mobile device, such as a smartphone. If you haven't already done so, you'll also want to check out our tutorial on navigation tips for the full screen side of iForgeAhead. Because of the smaller screen size in the mobile devices, we have built a number of pages that are optimized for the smaller screen displays. When you use your smartphone to go to iForgeAhead.com, the system will automatically know that you're using a mobile device and will route you to the mobile-friendly pages. Once you log in, you'll be here on the home screen of the mobile site. At the top of the window is a header bar that will appear on every page within the mobile side. It's in dark red and it will always contain this home link in the upper right. If you click that, you will always be able to return to this page here. In the center, you have the links that will take you to the different modules on the mobile side. Before we get into those, I want to show you that at the bottom you have a couple of other important links. This link allows you to go to the full screen side of iForgeAhead from your mobile device, and we'll talk about that more in just a little bit. In the lower right, you have a support link which will take you directly to the iForgeAhead support forums. Let's begin by going into contacts to demonstrate some of the different techniques within the mobile site. This is similar to the full screen lookup list for contacts, but it shows fewer columns because of the screen size. Up here at the top, you'll always have an action panel at the top of every page, which gives you additional options to go to other related areas or to perform certain actions on the page you're working on. In this list, we're currently looking at the contact name, whether or not they're a horse owner, and what city they're in. You also have the ability to change the column that's appearing here on the right if you need to see additional information. So for example, if we click Change Column, we can select any item from this list, for example, first name. We also have a filter option, and clicking that brings us to the same filter tools that we have on the full screen side of the system. These will be very useful for you to quickly find a contact record that you're looking for. For example, we can change the contact type from all to stable. And after selecting that, click the Apply Filter button. And now the contact list is only showing records that are stables. We can remove that filter by going back to the filter list and changing the contact type from stable to all. And we'll click Apply Filter. And now we're looking at all of our active contacts again. I'm going to go back to the home page now so we can navigate into the horses screen, and I'll show you a couple of other techniques. Again, we have an action panel at the top. This option here allows us to add a new horse that isn't already in the system. We also have a filter tool that we can access from clicking here, and we can change the additional column that's showing in this list if we need different information displayed for each horse. To go into a specific record that's displayed in a lookup list, you'll simply click on their underlined name. I'll click Casey, and now we're here in the detailed view for this specific horse. Notice right here we have tool buttons that will allow us to do certain commands on this record. The pencil symbol is always used for editing or making changes to the record. The delete symbol is the red X, and that's used to delete the record from the system. In our action panel, we have different options that are related to the record that we're on right now. The horse list link here will take us back to the lookup list that we were just on. The hoof track link will take us to additional hoof track information for this specific horse, and the notes and pictures links takes us to those records for this horse. I want to show you also how to watch for message boxes in case the system needs to tell you something while you're working, and show you how those work on the mobile side. So for example, I'm going to go ahead and edit information about this horse by clicking on the pencil, and now I'm in the edit screen, which has the blue background, and I can change any of the fields within this horse record. I'm going to change the weeks between visits information, and this field is supposed to be a number. But if I put in letters instead of a number here, and then go down and use the green check mark to save, the system will inform me that there's a problem with the record that I'm trying to save. The message box always appears here at the top in tan, and this particular message tells us what's going wrong, that the value in the field we entered is not a number. You can dismiss the message box by clicking OK, and then you'll want to scroll down and fix the error that it was pointing out. I'll make that change and click the green check mark to save, and now we're back to our detailed record view. The final area I'd like to show you in this tutorial is an important feature that allows you to get to the full screen side of iForgeAhead from your mobile device. I'm going to return to the home screen now. And remember that these links in here are taking you to the mobile optimized pages for the most commonly used parts of the program. You may need to occasionally get to the full screen side of the program if you need to access parts of the system that are not available from this home screen. An example would be if you need to make a change to one of the settings that control different areas of the program. That's not an item that you do every day, but if you ever need to from your mobile device, we've provided a way for you to do that. And you'll do that by clicking this link, Use Full Version, here in the lower left. When you click that, you're now in the full screen version of iForgeAhead, and you can do all the functions that are available from the full screen side. Of course, because it's not optimized for a small screen device, you'll have to do a little scrolling. We'll come over here so we can see this part of the menu bar, and under Settings, I'll just show you an example of what you might like to do. We can go to Manage Value Lists. You would come in here if you needed to make a change to an item in one of your drop-down lists. I'm here on the city list with a list of all the cities that are currently in my system, and let's just say that I entered this wrong originally and need to make a change to it. I click the pencil symbol so that I can edit it, and I'll make that change here and then click Save. And that allows me to access any of the features of the system from my mobile device. I'm going to click the Home button now, and to return to the mobile side, once you're on the full screen side, you'll want to scroll over to the center and down, and you'll have a link here at the bottom in the center that says Go to Mobile Version. That will take you right back to the mobile side of the system. Thank you very much.